I would say I use. I would say I use like a jet. You know, like you can see the fire from the exhaust. Like. I would say I use like a jet. You know, like you can see the fire from the exhaust. Like full time. We risk our life, but it is what it is. You know, like and hopefully you get a good machine. So I want to have.
Can I help you?
Like.
Spirit can be described in many ways, but nothing speaks to it better than a head-on encounter with the chrome itself. I hope you've enjoyed this wild experience to its fullest. As much as Jim would have liked to stick around, his expertise and passion are already requested elsewhere. But he left a special note for you. It says, "Never thought riding passenger could be this much fun. Keep on rocking. P.S. Hope you'll dig the souvenir." Enjoy your reward. There's a reward vehicle waiting for you.
It is the perfect car. Like we've studied it, people have studied it. It's the perfect length, wheelbase, the width is great, and the height of it in general is quite low. And I think it looks super sporty and cool. So it's like that just for me is what I would love one day to like jump
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist.
in, race, and experience what my dad experienced when I was watching him on the tracks around Europe, dreaming to be like him one day, winning European championships.
Welcome back to MotorFest, the podcast. This is the show where I get to talk to some of the most daring motorsport athletes for their passions for all things speed, wings, and... And if you haven't already tried it, you can actually listen in whilst you're playing the game, the Crew MotorFest from Ubisoft. My name is Becky Evans, and in this episode, I'm going to be chatting with an incredible pair of Swedish rallycross drivers, Timmy and Kevin Hansen. They're brothers, they're best friends, and in their cars, it's not hard to see that they are absolute experts maneuvering and jumping no matter what the surface is, rain, hail or shine. Born into a family of rallycross champions, this sport runs deep in their blood. It's like putting on a glove, Timmy tells me, when I ask him what it feels like to drive his Peugeot 208. Well, that's at least how easy they make it look. In this episode, I'll talk about their first memories as tiny spectators, soaking it all in and watching their families racing for trophies. We'll talk about ice driving with their school friends, we'll talk about old cars, new cars, and what their vehicles reveal about their personalities. And of course, we will cover some of the most heart-stopping battles of their careers to date. Let's start the show. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So let's just jump straight into it. You guys know each other better than anybody. So Timmy, what should the fans know about Kevin that they don't already?
Kevin's very outgoing. He's a very energetic person. You have to put the show on in every single way. He's very aggressive on track. He's currently second in the World Championship, so unfortunately for me, beating me at the moment. But we got one more round to do. But we're best friends off track. We're best friends on the track. I think that's what we're mostly known for on track. That we're able to work together in a way that is like you'd expect somehow teammates to do, to have each other's backs, but we are brothers, and to be able to race with your brother and fully wanting him to do well when we're going into turn one or the other way around as well, we're usually able to pull those team games off very well, and I think that's our biggest strength on track.
Kevin, tell me something about Timmy that the world needs to know.
First one that springs to my mind is he catches things. My side odd, but that's his secret talent. You can throw something, something hits off the table, he just catches it. It's unbelievable. You have to. Yeah, it's just he just grabs it. It's ridiculous skill to have, but that's one of his skills. Something that not many people know. He's an excellent
I feel like people are going to
pizza.
throw things at him now.
I know. I hope
guess they're going to be like, hey, Timmy.
It could be quite entertaining, actually. He's also a great pizza chef. He has his own oven in the house, and of course he's a fantastic father. He's a really nice role model for me as a father, so that's a beautiful thing. And I think people always look at Timmy as the calm and collected, loves analyzing things, takes his time on all sorts of things, very patient. And then we can sometimes see a bit different Timmy on the racetrack when things doesn't go his way. A few banging on the bonnets of other competitors, and a little bit energetic. So he has a few hidden genes.
Now, I'm absolutely delighted to have you here. I mean, rallycross to me is one of the most exciting motorsports. It's just, you get so much happening, all the different surface changes, you've got cars flying everywhere. I mean, how did you guys originally get into this?
I think it was through our father, or it definitely was. Both our parents were racing. They met in the rallycross paddock. Mom was racing when I was born, so I'm the oldest. And she became champion. She's the only female champion still in '94.
I heard that. It's such an impressive thing, it's definitely in the blood for you guys. I mean, we'll get into it further into the podcast, but your mother, your father, both into rally, road and now you've got two boys that have compete themselves as well.
Yeah, and Timmy, he was actually off to a little bit of a different path for a while. He wanted to go to circuit racing, did that for a couple of years, and was one of the best talents. I think he raced with some of the best Formula 1 drivers currently, but for me it was always, as I'm 6 years younger, it was rallycross for me. I was like, that's my dream, that's what I want to do. And after Timmy changed his career path to rallycross, we kind of matched our career timelines, and we're racing now for maybe 8 or 10 years, so it's been amazing.
So guys, let's jump into it. This is a question that I've been asking all of my guests right now. In all seriousness, if you could be a car, a plane, a boat, or a motorbike, Which one would you be and why?
I would be top fuel drag racing car. Yes.
They're so cool, right?
Yeah.
I grew up watching drag racing. I get so excited because not many people know what top fuel is. Like these 10,000 brake horsepower, nitro, methanol, amazing machines. They'll do the quarter mile in 3 seconds. Kevin, the question to you, what would you be? Car? Bike? Boat? Plane?
I would be a car. I want to be a specific car. I want to be Lightning McQueen because that's just what I just love. Movie cars and he's just such an icon. So I would like to be Lightning McQueen if I could be a bit weird and cringe.
Good shout. No, I like it.
Good show, yeah.
Timmy, I'll ask you first. Can you describe your cars? I mean, people listening to the podcast right now, they'll be playing the game. They can actually drive the Peugeot in the game.
Complete this playlist.
The podcast continues. Timmy, I'll ask you first. Can you describe your cars? I mean, people listening to the podcast right now, they'll be playing the game. They can actually drive the car.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
Peugeot in the game. But can you describe the look, the sound, what's...
We're very proud and grateful to present what is probably the most homemade playlist of all.
unique about this bit?
The heart of this one is entirely composed of mountains, jungles, volcanoes, and oceans.
It used to be a 600 horsepower four-wheel drive car, accelerate from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds, so it is very fast. And we race on small circuits, and it's basically the first one to the finish is the winner. Now, 3 years ago, we made the switch to switch out the petrol engine for an electric engine. So we got a big battery in the car, and we're actually getting almost 700 horsepower out of the electric package right now. We do have to pay with a little bit extra weight, but rallycross is so important with the starts, like we said with drag racing. So the electric is giving that extra jump off the start line, and that's what we changed.
And Kevin, can you describe your cars for people that are listening right now, just even down to the livery? Like, I love hearing when people try and explain their livery. It's actually harder than you think.
Yeah, and that's in the end, that's my job to design the cars as a marketing guy in our race team. And I love liveries. I can speak about that all day. So our livery is a beautiful, strong red, because the Hansen name has been around for such a long time in rallycross, and we're basically like the Ferrari team of rallycross. When my father and my mother raced, or our father and mother raced back in the days, we're sponsored by Citroen, and obviously they are red. So the red color of the Hansen team is iconic. So we have half the car, red.
You're in for the Hawaii Scenic Tour. Another activity awaits.
All right, let's keep talking.
It's iconic. So we have half a car, red with the Hansen logos. The rest, obviously, the beautiful chrome Red Bull
You must have felt it since your arrival. This island is something.
Bulls.
But before exploring Hawaii, let's celebrate it with a quick tour on the MotorFest grounds.
In the front of the bonnet, on the side, on the roof, on the rear bumper, and with that matte finish blue behind it. It's just stunning. And obviously, to save weight and so, we have stickers that covers the rear and
Driver, how's the race going on this brand new MotorFest circuit? A bit intense, isn't it? But no pressure. The key word here is exploration. You don't have to win to move on to the next race. Enjoy the ride. Victory's just a bonus here. And while we're here, let's start with a guided tour of the MotorFest grounds. Everywhere on this track, you will feel the Hawaiian connection to elements. Look at these sharks. They mark the entrance to the water area. You can see the sand playground on the left for you to practice your off-road skills whenever you want. And vibrant like Earth, here comes the concert zone. This area is all about getting together and enjoying some great music. You know this volcano, it's the car meet. Social hub, custom shows, main stage stuffs. You already got the drill, right? Birds up there are a tribute to the last element, air. This is also where you'll find the drift track, first arena of the Drift Experience playlist. MotorFest Grounds tour is coming to an end, but I still think this was a little intense for this playlist. why don't we start the real Hawaii Scenic Tour with a more relaxed journey around this amazing island? You'll get a real guide this time, I promise.
Back to the interview.
Let's meet Keola. Hawaiian born and raised, he knows these lands like the back of his hand. He loves sharing the culture, history and beauty of Hawaii.
Stunning.
First journey to the east, between seafronts, mind-blowing mountains and wild waterfalls.
And obviously to save weight and so we have stickers that covers the rear and front lights. So it's actually not real lights, so you can imagine it looks like a normal 2.8 that you would see on the roads because that's what the car is based off. And then it's just widened by I think 20 centimeters and a bit of aerodynamics. It's got a rear wing that is adjustable and that is absolutely maxed out as much as we can within our limitations. And the difference between the two cars is on the front it says Kevin, on the front of Timmy's it says Timmy, and I have a little bit more rev here and there to have the difference. To actually experience a bit of problem with our spotters when we're both up in front in races, that they can't tell the difference between who is who when it's dusty and muddy and all they see maybe is the roof or something like that. So we have to come up with some clever ideas how we can change that.
Right, Timmy, looking through Instagram, I found a picture that really highlights your deep roots in motorsport. It's a photo of you and your family at the Kinnekulla racetrack in Sweden, along with some, it's just really sweet. You said, win on my home track yesterday. It's so special to race where it all started for my family. I remember seeing my dad winning here when I was a kid, with my grandparents working in the team. There's no secret that you come from a car racing family.
My name is Keola Nakahiki Raposo. You think you can remember that? Easy, bro. No worries. You can just call me Keola. I was told that you needed someone to show you around. I'm more than happy to share a story or two along the way. You might want to take some pictures of these places, yeah? No worries. I asked MotorFest to take some pics for you. Just cruise and enjoy the ride. Bruh, the design on this van, that's the Kind style. He's a local street artist that always sets the mood for the sandy beach over there. Saved aboard. We'll catch some waves later on the North Shore. Get the biggest waves. For now, enjoy the landscape. Take a look at that island over there. That's Molokai. Ko Hawaii Pai'aina, or the Hawaiian archipelago, was said to be pulled up by the magical hook of Maui. That's what my kupuna told me. You can believe it or not. Coconut Resort is just in front. An epic hotel, unfortunately destroyed by a hurricane. The palm trees that line the road is pretty cool. Preps you for the first pit. Another landscape, another photo. Ko'olau Poko. Nah, Nikia. Just another mountain range? It's actually part of a volcano. We're going that way. Easy, easy. It's been sleeping for 2.5 million years now. This is the B-side, Kaneohe, land of resources in ancient times. Pretty developed now. Check it out though. Not a bad place to live, huh? Check out Manoa Canyon. That's my favorite part of the trail. Cliffs with waterfalls, so peaceful. Right time to recharge your mana. An ice cream shop up the road. Take a break and relax.
Congratulations, driver. You've ascended a step closer to being a MotorFest legend. A new reward is waiting for you within the activity menu.
The podcast continues. I'm parents working in a team. So it's no secret that you come from a car racing family, and it's obviously one of the
So how was your first ride of discovery?
reasons why you're here today, but I want to know about where your passion for rally first began. So take us back to Kinikula and your first souvenirs of driving cars with your family.
That track actually goes back to the day when I was born. So my mom was in hospital, and 2 days after I was born, Dad had to leave, and they were racing the European Championship on our home track there. Of course, I didn't come to the race then, but it used to host the European Championship. It's just an iconic place for us back home here, and funnily enough, I'm 32 years old now.
This is only the beginning. You'll see, Hawaii is full of enchanting varied places.
Never raced on that track, on my local track, so I got the chance last year to jump in a little buggy, a cross-kart buggy, and try to race the young guys who were there, and I actually managed to win. My son was there, family was there, all the friends were there. It was a beautiful day.
That is really lovely, isn't it? Especially when it's like a full circle moment.
For the next race, the weather is expected to be great. What do you think about a convertible ride in the backcountry?
Maybe even one day your own children. Do you think that would you take them there to race as well?
We have prepared a classic for you from a very famous German brand, the BMW Z4 M40i.
Yeah, my son has actually started go-karting right now, so we will go to the race.
The Bavarian manufacturer has always been a leader in the field of roadsters.
This weekend is
From the 4 Series through the 8 Series to the M6, there is a significant number of models that have been turned into convertibles.
race. It's definitely full circle. He's driving Kevin's old go-kart, so it's a bit too old. I should get him a new one if we want to be more
about the
competitive.
material if he was performing winning.
Yeah. Now, Kevin, your father's 2003 Citroen Zara holds a lot of importance to you both. This is once how you described it, I found this, is that it was a classic because it was such a strong red. When we were growing up, it was the atmosphere of our childhood. That car is rallycross and a dream car in every aspect. It's perfect in...
We're almost there. Central Hawaii, the land that beats the living.
It's ratio for its wheels, it's perfect for its body kit. What else can you tell us about Kenneth's car and the memories that this Citroen Zara brings for you?
Well, I think it's
E ha'i mo'olelo ana au ia oe. Pela e pili, ai ke kanaka I kono au a puni. E hui, koke aku no, kaua I ke hoa. First pick. I couldn't resist. These wind turbines are inspiring. Hey, hell, oye, que hoa. Or rather, how you doing, my friend? Hui. Now you're here. Might be nice to learn a few words besides alo. The top down on the convertible. Sunflowers everywhere. What a real weekend in the country. The island is dotted with crops everywhere. Sugarcane down south, bananas up north, and pineapples all in the middle. I I remember another legend I used to hear. All that you see came to be thanks to the god Lono. Oh, don't miss that left turn. Lono is the one who brings balance with the wet seasons, making this land fertile. Poetry, but get some sad parts. Hold, shall we? Smile. Nice. So, when it rains, it's said that Lono is crying for the woman he lost, Kaikilani. Poetic, I told you. And all his tears make everything grow. Check out those buildings. Got it. That's Honolulu. Nice. How about we go surf next time?
Back to our podcast.
Let's go to the shore.
That this Citroen Zara brings to you.
Well, I think it's when you introduced
You'll love the next vehicle.
that in literally the year I was born in '98.
You know the serial version because it's a famous Ford, but we added a little touch of Hawaii to it.
That was everything I remembered when I was growing up. I even remember being like, I think I was 5 years old. I was lying on the floor in the tent and having a screwdriver, poking the wheel, and all my real side of
Is that Ford Bronco made in Oahu? Ah, perfect. This is the exact car we need today. We're going to the beaches of Waimea, where the mountains rise from the water. Waikiki, Sure, but there's another precious spot. Trust me. Let's take a photo of this spot. Perfect for surfing. We call that He'enalu. Everybody here surfs. Duke is the most famous. But long before that, points of every class and calling enjoyed surfing. Bruh, even Lono surfed, although he preferred to surf the heavens. Whoa, bruh, look at this lava giant. Is that Ford Bronco made in Oahu? Ah, perfect. This is the exact car we need today. We're going to the beaches of Waimea, where the mountains rise from the water. Waikiki? Sure, but there's another precious spot. Trust me. Let's take a photo of this spot. Perfect for surfing. We call that He'enalu. Everybody here surfs. Duke is the most famous. But long before that, points of every class and calling enjoyed surfing. Bruh, even Lono surfed, although he preferred to surf the heavens. Whoa, bruh, look at this lava giant. Majestic. Black sand comes from that volcano. Trying to walk barefoot on the heat, it's like walking on fire. Should I go take a look in this cave over here? Bruh, pretty mean. check the sea monster on your left. We arrived at White on 9, my favorite surf spot. The first wave, all you.
Back to our podcast.
I was lying on the floor in the tent and having a screwdriver, poking the wheel, and all my real childhood memories of
It was inconceivable to show you Hawaii without mentioning surfing.
with that car. And
Keola has his spots, but it's up to you to discover others. The island is full of them.
his biggest success, was in the Citroen Exara. And obviously, during time growing up as well, Sam Loeb is my other hero. That I've been lucky enough to be a teammate with and can call a friend today. He raced that and was super successful. It was just like I said in that quote, it is the perfect car. We've studied it, people have studied it. It's the perfect length, wheelbase, the width is great, and the height of it in general is quite low. I think it looks super sporty and cool. So it's like, that just for me is what I would love one day, to jump in, race, and experience what my dad experienced when I was watching him on the tracks around Europe, dreaming to be like him one day, winning European Championship.
Timmy, I'm going to throw it back to you right now. We're going to start talking about your rallycross car. We're going to start talking about the closure again. What do you think that your vehicle says about your personality? Because I always find that the kind of car that somebody drives definitely has a connection to who they are. Do you think that you're a match?
I think, yeah, because now we can choose. Obviously, I've been designing and developing the Peugeot since the very start. So, setup-wise and technically, it's got my driving style all over it. But also lately, choosing to go electric. I think I love technology. I like science. I love physics. Also, it's sustainable, right? So it's good for the environment, which is also important for us. And yeah, it definitely shows who we are in a very good way.
100%. I mean, one of the really cool things was actually, I remember when I first saw your names, Timmy and Kevin, it was when I first watched Nitrocross, and it was one of the very first events at Salt Lake City. I think it was it Timmy? You took that event, and then it was Kevin the next time?
Yeah, 2018 I won, and 2019 Kevin won it.
You're watching these guys jump in these rallycross cars. Was it 50 meters? I think the jump was.
Yeah, it was absolutely massive. And those kind of jumps had never been done before. So this was like the brainchild of Travis Pastrana coming up with let's make kind of motocross inspired tracks, but we drive these rallycross cars on them. And
You move on to another element and enter the furnace. So you need a car that is also tough and powerful.
we
Good thing you're driving the 1969 Camaro Z28.
got there, we saw that.
Someone once said that this car eats Mustangs for breakfast. It should definitely be up to the task.
Jump having been built. So to explain it, they built a big tabletop jump. Then they built an even bigger gap jump to jump over the tabletop. And on top of that, because
You're in. I'll hand over the comms to Keola.
2 jumps on top of each other is not enough, they also dug a tunnel underneath. So it was 3 layers of cars crossing over each other there. But during practice, it was like some people had...
Uolo he paha oino pelekeo kua. Ka wahine vela ena o ka lua. Nona ke kino kahe a vai. E a e ana I na ala me na ale. E mo olelo awane e kaua nona. How's it, friend? Hope you enjoy the cool water. Where we're going, the temperature is much higher. Welcome to the volcano. All the mountains around you are volcanic. Some are sleeping, but the others, no need point you a picture. For us Hawaiians, Tele, she's the goddess of the volcano. They say the volcano's activity is the same as her temper. Sometimes calm, sometimes explosive. You're driving in a territory of a fearsome goddess. Definitely worth a photo. Pele continues to make Hawaii. Because of her, we can witness the process of creation. Might sound crazy, but volcanoes are a source of luck. Powerful and breathtaking giants that show us the balance of destruction and creation. Awesome. The rocky flows of a few seconds ago has transitioned to a wet and fertile land. This is what Hawaiians proudly call Kulaivi. Another difficult word, huh? There's a nice Japanese temple hidden there, but might be tough to stop. But let's take a picture. To keep it simple, Kulaivi is your homeland. The place that claims you, feeds you, and that you take care of. Oliva in sight. Well known for its surf and its prawns, obviously. It feels like the end. The Rainbow Bridge will make a perfect spot to mark the occasion. Smile. Bruh, nice. I'm a fan of the volcano one.
Let's get back to MotorFest, the podcast.
You tasted the harshness of the West. Now I invite you to the wilds of the North.
Here.
Between sand, asphalt and mud, an all-terrain car is needed.
But during practice,
So, here's our response. Neo-engineering, retro touch, wild attitude, all yours for this race, the Dodge Challenger SRT, cross-country edition.
He mina ka umo o lelo puna hele. Aloha no. Kau a ku ka manao. Kau maha ka nao. Ya nae ka mahele e lanai ka manao. A pili aku ko uka pua me ko kaipua. He pili ona mai kai ki aloha. Wild north this time. The less you ride on asphalt, the better you will be. A good start. The white sandy beaches of Havela Bay. A serene treasure away from the hustle and bustle. Famous resort on your left. Perfect place to spot some honu. So what you think? We should leave the road for a bit, yeah? Check out some untamed paths. These jungles are some of the most unspoiled on the island. Beautiful and unique. Hawaii is more than 2,500 miles away from the nearest land mass. No forest in the world looks exactly like this one. Enjoy the winding descent. There's a nice view. We're about to pass right by the La Iehava Temple, or at least behind it. That was quick, but we still got the photo. And the Kaipa part4 are great. I love how the sunlight breaks through the tree branches. Going sideways in the jungle. I've never seen a Dodge Challenger do that before. This one's for the gallery. Ka'a'ava, the northeast beaches. Look, another volcanic beach. Bruh, becoming a specialist. There is still much to discover here. White, black, or green. There are literally beaches of all colors here in these islands. Oh my God, that was a nice trip.
The podcast is back on. Our guest still has plenty.
Hawaiians have a deep connection with the sea.
Good things to say.
The only way to understand it is to go and splash around with it. A powerboat designed by the MotorFest team is waiting for you at Lai Point. The Proto MK2, slick and agile.
But during practice, it was like some people had some scary moments, and I jumped too far one time, landed on the nose, broke everything we had in the front, and we had just traveled over there to the US with a container, so we just had so many spare parts, and basically I could not do one more of those jumps, so I decided like maybe it's safer to go the small jump route, not to risk it. But Travis had an incredible speech with us before the start of the event, because people wanted to take it out, like it's too dangerous, so we can't drive there. But Travis, being the guy that he is, called all of the drivers into his motorhome, nobody else, shut the doors, and gave like one of these movie speeches, the American movie speeches about how we're going to do this. And the punchline was, we want to be able to tell our kids one day that we were racing when men were men. So let's go out there, let's do it right now. They're probably going to ban it next year, but let's race out there, let's have fun. It's a lot of fear, like going essentially off a cliff, and if you don't carry enough speed, that will be the end, right? But Travis taught me how to jump, so I was taking off in third gear, and I was flooring it in the air. I shifted to fourth gear in the air to get a bit of extra wheel spin in the air to keep the nose up, and then I could land flat. It ended with a massive battle, me and Ekstrom in the final, but I managed to take him down, cross the line first. Yeah, I was so happy. It was a great event.
Unbelievable.